Hello and welcome to the Happiness Project. You've probably heard the phrase, love yourself, many times, but what does loving yourself entail? Self-love is not egotistical, vain, or any less essential than love for others. Before you can truly love someone, you must first love yourself. This is the truth. Practice self-love and overcome any limiting values you might have instilled in your mind so that you can live the life that makes you truly happy. So, do yourself a favor, take a deep breath, and give yourself a warm, loving embrace. It's time to start practicing self-love. In today's video, we will show you 21 tips to help you value the life you have and what loving yourself can do for your overall wellness. If you like these videos, subscribe to our channel by clicking that notification bell. Share, like, and comment below saying, "I subscribe," and we'll personally reply to them. So, how exactly do you love yourself more? First and foremost, get in touch with your inner person. Set out to discover your happiness and well-being. In its most basic form, loving yourself means choosing to be kind and prioritizing your happiness above all else. More precisely, loving yourself involves constantly carrying out acts that feel compatible with your spirit, soul, and inner self. Here are 21 self-love ideas you can practice every day. Number 1, know yourself. If you don't know who you are, it's hard to love you. Invest time in figuring out what are the things you believe in, who are the people you trust, and what things do you enjoy the most. It is most important to know your strengths and weaknesses so you can become aware, and self-awareness is the key to your happiness. Number 2, pay attention to how you spend your time. You can't get your time back after you've given it up, which is why it's so valuable. You tend to value yourself more if you are aware of how you spend your time. Know what is not worth your time so you can spend it on other meaningful things that are important to you. Number 3, develop the ability to say no to friends or job openings that aren't a good fit for you. It's time to create healthy boundaries in order to make space for the things that matter most, because it's a necessary form of self-care. Make it clear to everyone that you are deserving of their respect. You can still respectfully say no, but you don't have to justify yourself to anyone. Number 4, don't give in to self-doubt. We all have an inner critic who doubts our ability and attempts to hold us in our place. This may be so to keep us safe and look out for ourselves, but it also prevents us from living a fulfilling and happy life. Number 5, be surrounded by people who care for you. Allow them to remind you of how valuable you are and how much you mean to them. You can feel insignificant in this vast universe at times, but remember that even the smallest of things can significantly affect something else. Allow this to serve as a reminder to yourself that you matter. When you want to, you can make a major difference. Number 6, don't measure yourself against others. The beauty of life is that each of us has our own distinct personality that distinguishes us from one another. Unique does not imply that others are better than you or that you are better than others. It simply implies that you are different in a meaningful way. And once you realize this, you will begin to value yourself for who you really are, flaws and all, because you want to look inward rather than compare yourself to others. Set your own standards for the person you want to be, and measure up to this standard instead of looking out to others. Number 7, be present in the moment. Choose to live in the present moment rather than thinking about the future or letting your past hold you back. You can't reflect on yourself if you're still thinking about what you should have been and what should be. Instead, enjoy who you are now because you've learned from your mistakes and that you're on your way to being a better version of yourself. Number 8, make the most of your abilities. Talents are strengths you possess, and what better way to enjoy them than by sharing what you're good at with someone who might benefit from it. Use your skills to help others, and most people will be thankful, which will help you understand your importance and worth in your society. Number 9, invest in a fulfilling relationship within. You can have a relationship with yourself if you can have a relationship with other people. The most rewarding relationship you can have is with yourself, which in some ways directly reflects how much you respect your own worth because you realize that you deserve love just as much as you give it to others. In effect, you will love your friends and family more deeply as a result of your acts of kindness and love that you radiate outwards. Number 10, be honest with yourself. This one can be difficult to face because some of us are so good at deceiving ourselves that we don't even realize we're doing it. In all relationships, honesty is essential, and your relationship with yourself is no exception. If you're in denial, it's clear that you won't be able to love yourself for all your flaws. Accepting how to love yourself with all honesty and genuinely is a skill that you must learn. Make sure to watch until the end to see the best tips on how you can start loving yourself wholeheartedly. We have a lot of great tips ahead of you, and we can't wait for you to hear it. Number 11, forgive yourself. We often bring larger regrets or transgressions with us, but self-forgiveness is a gradual method of accepting that you did your best. Of course, you will do better today. It's true that actuality is much clearer, which is why judging your past selves with the experience you have now is totally unreasonable. When we know better, we do better, as the saying goes. Number 12, accept that some people won't like you. That's right, some people will not like you, and that's perfectly fine. Don't waste your time attempting to please people who are difficult to please or who aren't particularly important to you. Being yourself entails letting go of your people-pleasing habits and embracing your true self. Number 11, write yourself a loving letter. Take out a pen and paper and begin writing yourself a thoughtful message. Discuss your successes, what gives you pleasure, what are you drawn to, and who are you grateful to. After you finish writing your letter, think about how you felt when you read it. If you're having trouble coming to terms with anything in your life right now, see what advice you can offer yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments and sign your letter with love. Number 12, make gratitude a habit. Gratitude is one of the most basic ways to concentrate on the positive aspects of your life. When you wake up in the morning and before you go to bed, try to think of 3 things for which you are grateful. Number 13, make a list of your achievements. Allow it to serve as a reminder of all your incredible accomplishments. We forget how far we've come from time to time, so we practice reminding ourselves of what we have to be proud of. Number 14, be aware of your feelings. Our emotions are an integral part of who we are. We can't be true to ourselves until we acknowledge all of our emotions. Don't be afraid to feel uncomfortable. Denying them means denying a part of yourself. Allow yourself to express your feelings in a safe, respectful manner. Number 15, take care of your physical and mental health. If you want to feel good, you need to look good. You can easily love the person you are when you feel good about yourself. Number 16, take up a new hobby. Hobbies may be entertaining, relaxing, difficult, artistic, athletic, social, or educational. As you can see, different hobbies cater to our various needs. Look for something that fits the requirements. Number 17, take a stand for yourself. Assertiveness, like boundaries, is a way of demonstrating to others that your views and needs are important. Knowing your worth and being able to express it to others is a sign of self-love. Number 18, seek assistance when you need it. Recognizing that you need assistance is another aspect of self-care. Help isn't anything to be ashamed of. It's normal. We all need assistance from time to time. Number 19, be gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself as if you were speaking to a loved one. Cut yourself some slack and don't criticize yourself. This will only hinder your growth to love and appreciate your worth. Number 20, surround yourself with people who are compassionate and respectful of you. How you feel about yourself is reflected in who you spend time with. People who believe in themselves are surrounded by optimistic people. Often, loving yourself necessitates ending relationships with people that are toxic or unkind. Number 21, set aside some time for yourself. Are you overworked? It's time to take it easy and let your body and mind relax. You don't have to do anything. Set your priorities and let go of any remorse you can feel about saying no. Rest is a simple type of self-care that is rejuvenating. It is a wonderful journey of a lifetime that is fully worthy of our time and energy as we constantly get to know ourselves each time. You are the one person who will always stick around with yourself, the one who will be there for you in good times and bad, the one who knows you best, the most significant and longest relationship you'll ever have. So, we hope you take some time to learn to love yourself more. We'd like to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this video? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these, and make sure to check the description box below for our best recommendations to get you started. Also, check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.